Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Earlier today, our friend D26 phoned into the live stream and let us know about Donald Trump's November 6th, 1992 interview with Charlie Rose about the comeback. And of course, 32 years to the day later, the 60th U.S. presidential selection was called for Donald Trump in a comeback. And later this month, his buddy Mike Tyson's going to be fighting a boxing match in a comeback. And if you go back and look at this interview with Trump and Charlie Rose, a huge focus was Mike Tyson. So again, it's a reminder of how scripted things are. Donald Trump, Charlie Rose. And again, the rose is the symbol of secrecy. But this interview about the comeback, 32 years to the day, the reason it matters becomes abundantly clear when you learn the Kabbalistic practice of coding numbers into words, gematria. Notice how America equals 32. And don't forget, 7/4/1776, this nation's birthday, has 32 date numerology. Many of the founders of this nation were Scottish Rite Freemasons. Scottish equates to 32. Donald Trump's of Scottish ancestry. The Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, the rites, R-I-T-E-S, rites or rituals, they were written by Jesuit priests, and the Jesuit order's logo has 32 sun rays on it. Hello, Dodgers. Remember when they won the 116th World Series? 32 years after their last World Series, they broke the drought of 32 years, beating the Rays, 116, this date, November 6th. The Jesuits' ad Merum de Gloriam logo is shared by the 32nd degree of the Scottish Rite, and there's actually two different accepted ways to spell that phrase in Merum de Gloriam. One of the two ways has a gematria value of 116. Again, the 32nd degree of the Scottish Rite shares the motto in Merum de Gloriam with the Jesuits. It's traditionally a Catholic motto. It came out of the 30 Years' War. But look at the Jesuit logo. It also has the Templar cross right in the middle, and even the word Templars equates to 32. And they were sworn to secrecy. Jesuits are sworn to secrecy. The rose, a symbol of secrecy. Donald Trump, Jesuit educated at Fordham. I mean, doesn't this all seem a little bit too obvious? And again, you read the transcript of the interview. Mike Tyson, gigantic focus. Here's the joke with Mike Tyson. He's got this fight coming up against Jake Paul, and it's going to be 138 days after Mike Tyson's birthday, right? Of course, Donald Trump equals 138, just like how the 138th game of this NFL season was Monday Night Football the night before the selection, where the guy from White House, Texas, won it after his mom endorsed Donald Trump. And with regards to Tyson, notice he's 58 years old right now. He has 58 official bouts under his belt, 50 wins, 6 losses, and a disqualification. Notice he's also on 44 knockouts, meaning his next one's 45. But the funny thing is, the fight is November 15th, the day leaving 46 days left in the year. Comeback has the gematria of 46. Trump born in 46. He lost to number 46, but then he came back and beat his VP. 3 of the most recent presidents were all born in 46 for the record. That's George W. Bush, Donald Trump, and Bill Clinton. And of course, Catholic equates to 46, like Joe Biden became number 46 exactly 46 weeks after the Pope's birthday. And the first Catholic president was JFK, who was killed at 46. And there's 46 books in the Catholic Old Testament. And again, the Jesuits served the Catholic Church. And that's why all of these orders are so biblical and invested in this spiritual knowledge of Kabbalah. But yeah, again, just nothing but ritualism, predictive programming, things planned long in advance. Consider that Charlie Rose interview was 4 years after he went on Oprah. And remember, the Oprah, man, now that I think about it, the Oprah interview was on the 116th day of the leap year. It was April 25th, 1988. Trump was in office for the 115th and 116th Congress, his first time around. April 25th is typically the 115th day of the year, but 88, the year of the Oprah interview, again, it was a leap year. And, you know, this time the election's on 115. It's called on 116. Something else. Something else. But yeah, just Mike Tyson being 58. Trump won the 58th election. Now he came back and won the 60th. 58-year-old Mike Tyson synced up with the chump. It really is unbelievable how they do this, and they just get away with it. For the record, the symbolism of the rose being secrecy, it's related to the Latin phrase sub rosa. As it says here, roses also convey deeper secrets. The Latin phrase sub rosa, or under the rose, comes from ancient Romans hanging roses above meeting tables. Romans believed that everyone under the rose, or the roses, were sworn to secrecy. So roses have become a symbolic carrier of secrets, of tacit understanding. Yeah, that's why it's the root word of Rosicrucian. And remember, King James was a Freemason and a Rosicrucian, and he died at 58, like Freemasonry equals 58, like secret society 58, like Rosicrucian 58. He's got a Bible named after him, Biblical 58. Holy Bible 45. Donald Trump becomes number 45 after having his convention in LeBron Stadium after he wins on the real King James's birthday. Then he comes back and wins the 60th election on November 5th, the anniversary of the Jesuits trying to blow up King James. See, the jokes are layered. The history's deep. All right, we'll leave it there for now, but shout out to D26 for the great observation about this interview. And Trump does have the book, The Art of the Comeback, as well. So we talked about how they called the election for him, I take it back. He first came out and spoke on stage at 2:28 a.m. East Coast time, which is the 148th minute of the day. And Donald J. Trump equals 148, like the art of the deal. For all of you guys who are applauding this and happy about it, you should be disgusted. Think about how much money is spent on these rigged selections, how much time and energy is stolen from people, how you're ruled over by tyrants who lie to you and laugh in your face, and Donald Trump's one of them. Till next time, Truth Seeker.